Big win, Don Wilson here for Top MMA News, here with David the Crow Loiseau. I gotta say, fans, I'm happy for this. You just got yourself a huge win over Caleb Grommet. Are you happy?
Very happy with the performance. I mean, I thank God for this victory. You know, I'm safe. I'm 100%.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it was a very big, tough wrestler.
Very big guy.
And way bigger than me.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just want to showcase to the world what I've been working on 7 days a week.
Takedowns?
Takedowns, jiu-jitsu, lots of wrestling. I wrestle 7 days a week.
Oh, you can tell in this fight, your takedowns were phenomenal. Yeah. Not only the technique, but the speed in which you could deliver them. That's something we've never seen, even when you were in the UFC.
Exactly. This is a new David Loiseau, and you just watch the fight, and you'll see for yourself. This is not just David talking. You know, a lot of people talking. Oh, I'm reinventing myself. I reinvented myself. You'll see tonight. When you watch the fight, you'll see. You'll know. I'm back and I'm here to stay.
Well, definitely. And I got to ask, we saw the fight with Leopoldo Serrao a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Good fight. You know, you got the win.
Garbage fight.
Christopher McNally, you needed to get back in the cage. We all paid the $30 to see Batista. You were on the card. You got the win. The first 45 seconds of this fight, Dave, it felt to me like you were back in that cage with confidence. The strikes that you hit him with at the start, the takedowns. Do you feel different now?
I feel, of course I feel better, but it's all about the hard work that I put in, the training that I put in. You know, you could do 1,000 push-ups a day. You know, I mean, it's not going to improve you could train. What I'm trying to say is that you could train hard. Anybody could train hard. Yeah. I'm becoming, I'm trying to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm working on my weaknesses on a daily basis. You know, it's like every day. You know, when I roll jiu-jitsu, I start on my back. I start in the corner of the fence, you know, and on the bottom, and I work, you know, work my way back up. I work sweeps, submissions. When I go to the wrestling club, outside my comfort zone, I wrestle with guys 250 pounds, national champs, Greco champs, freestyle wrestling champs. I wrestle with them every day, you know. I train every day. So I haven't taken a day off in a long time, and I honestly, like, tomorrow, there's a sparring at TriStar, and I have to be there because some guys are getting ready for fights, and I'm 100%. I promised myself, if I'm 100%, I'm gonna go train.
I gotta ask, you know, you had the time off, you know, between the fights. You came back, like we mentioned, the Serrao, the McNally fight. Were you able to put a finger on what it was that happened between those fights and what you came back to now with this unbelievable confidence we're seeing out of you?
I think it was simply. Just like I said before, a lot of people thought it was mental, but I think it's a combination of being comfortable, being uncomfortable, getting outside your comfort zone as much as I can, and that's what I'm doing. Like this, you know, after practice I go watch jiu-jitsu videos, wrestling videos, you know, and you know, I study the top guys, and you know, I mean. There's so much information out there, you know. I mean, I have no excuse not to be, you know, top 3 in the world, you know, at 185 pounds. I have no excuse. That's why I have to keep going, keep at it, and hopefully this will take me to the next level.
Now, you just said top 3 in the world. That makes me think that you still want to make another run, not only at the UFC, but at the top of the rankings worldwide. Do you feel that you still have it in you, and are you ready to do that?
Honestly, I mean, it's.
There's been doubters, but I love the confidence that I'm hearing out of you.
You know, there will always be doubters and haters. I mean, this is what makes the world go round. I mean, you need people that support you and people against you, you know, and I respect everybody's opinion, but you know, it's always impossible until it's done. You know what I mean? So I'm the guy. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy that inspires millions of people for years from now. You know, I want to be that guy that was down and out and came back. Make a huge comeback, you know.
Well, you know, you definitely, I believe, are that guy. I can think all the way back to, I believe it was UFC 157, you against Franklin. A lot of the guys on the card, the only reason they got the start on that card was because you were so good that you were the main event. Yeah. We're talking Stout, we're talking Hominick, we're talking Stephane Villon got this one shot at the UFC. Steve Vigneault, sorry Simba, got the names mixed up there. But you know, it's just amazing, and I love the fact you've been around for so long, but now it seems like you're ready once again to make a stand that you're one of the best.
I believe I am, but the thing is that there's one thing to believe, but you have to just have to keep working and keep training hard.
Yeah.
You know, a good example that I have in mind is Nick Diaz. If you look at Nick Diaz back in the days, he had a few losses to Joe Riggs and Carol Parisian, you know, in the UFC, and he wasn't that good. He wasn't dangerous. You know, he was a jiu-jitsu guy that was tough. And this guy reinvented himself.
His boxing was phenomenal.
Yes, exactly. And look at him now. He's a beast. He's a monster. You know, and you know, he came back with his hands, with his boxing. I'm coming back with wrestling.
Yeah. Oh man, you're bringing the wrestling. Great. The last question I want to ask: is it hard to continue to stay motivated, considering, you know, when you started in the sport, TriStar was probably this big. You know, you've been around through the entire sport, basically in Canada. Has it been tough staying motivated for all these years?
Not for me, because it's my passion.
Yeah.
You know, this is what I live for. I mean, I love training. I love fighting. It's my lifestyle. Like I said earlier, tomorrow there's a sparring session, and I'm going at it. I'm going for it. So it's not hard for me to stay motivated. You know, hey, I want to give a big shout out to because you just said TriStar was this small, and the man that brought mixed martial arts to TriStar Gym, his name is Angelo Exarchakos, and he's a student from Renzo Gracie, and he brought it here, and he started, you know, in a little room at TriStar Gym.
It was just a little boxing club.
Exactly. Well, it was a kickboxing club.
Kickboxing, my bad.
And
I'm not doing good today.
yeah, and you know, I mean, he was in my corner tonight, and I feel very blessed and honored, you know, to have him back. And yeah, I'm just, you know, it felt good, you know, to have someone that, you know, got me started here.
Bringing back the roots.
Yeah.
Man, I just love to hear it. And before we let you go, family, friends, sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Oh man, I have so many friends, family to thank. I don't want to
forget anybody.
I don't want to forget anybody, but you know, thank God, thank everybody who supported me. You know, there's so many guys. I'm gonna forget some sponsors, man, but you know, Core Fit Living, you know, have been helping me out for a long time. Underground Tattoo Inc. There's so many people that are supporting me, you know, and I'm like, right now I'm just all the emotions are coming out, and I'm going crazy, and I'm gonna forget people. But whoever I forgot, I apologize. But I'm here.
Bring his shorts there. Here we go.
Okay.
Put the shorts in front of the camera. Let's get a picture here.
Yeah. There's there you go. Exactly.
Every single person there helped Dave Loiseau prep for his amazing fight today. Now, one last thing, actually, before I let you go. You're doing podcasts now.
Yeah.
Tell us where we can listen to you.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna relaunch it. My website is gonna be. I'm gonna launch my website soon. A new website is gonna go on. I'm gonna be on with Mitch Mayberger.
Yep.
We're gonna have a show.
Fantastic manager.
Yeah. He's awesome. He's the man. And yeah, I'm just. I don't want to make anything official yet, but Crow Time Radio. We had maybe 10 episodes.
They were great.
Yeah, you liked it?
No, I did. I loved it.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna have much more coming, and it's gonna be like, you know, like a podcast, because it was the way it was done. It was more of a radio show.
Yeah, it's more formatted. You want to be more relaxed.
Exactly. The way I'm gonna do it is gonna be like just like the Joe Rogan podcast. You know, sit down and talk for 2 hours, me and Mitch, and yeah, it'll be filmed as well.
Yeah.
So it's going to be something special.
Any fan of Canadian MMA, I'm telling you, that will be great. Also, make sure to follow him for all that great info on @DavidLoiseau on Twitter.
Yeah, @David Loiseau, DavidLoiseau.
Make sure you get that follow. Once again, fans, big win, Don Wilson. David "The Crow" Loiseau, top MMA news.